Let's continue with the last part of shares and dividends. Today we are going to begin with sum number 22. Okay. Let's see the question. They have said two companies have shares of 7% at rupees 116 and 9% at rupees 145 respectively. In which of the shares would the investment be more profitable? So you have to understand this, that 7% and 9% means dividend percent, and rupees 116 at rupees 116 and at rupees 145, these two are the market values. So we don't know the number of shares. On the top of that, we are not aware of what is the nominal value. So for sums of this sort, what we do is we consider, let the number of shares be 1 and nominal value be rupees 100, or rather we always take nominal value to be 100 if it is not given. So for the first case, what do we see is, for the first case we see nominal value 100, market value 116, second one also same, nominal value 100, market value 145. Okay, your dividend percent is 7% and here dividend percent is 9%. So when we are trying to find out which is a better investment, we will find out the rate of return. So in that case, what we do, we first find out the income. Income means dividend. Okay, that means number of shares here, which is 1, into nominal value into dividend percent. So 1 into 100 into 7 by 100. So we get rupees 7. In this case, same number of shares into nominal value into dividend percent. 1 into 100 into 9 by 100. So we get rupees 9. Now rate of return for this case will be income by investment into 100. Isn't it? Here also same thing. Rate will be income by investment into 100. Now when number of share is only 1, so our market value becomes our investment. Alright, so what do we have? 7 by 116 into 100. For this case, here we have 9 by 145 into 100. So what do we get here? By 175 by 29%. This side. This side what we get? Okay. So what do we basically see is that 175 by 29, this investment or this rate of return rather is less than this rate of return. So investment in 9% rupees 100 shares at rupees 145 is better. Is it clear? Alright. So let's move on to the next sum. Next sum, we are going to do sum number 25. a man bought 360 rupees 10 share. So number of shares 360. Nominal value rupees 10. Paying 12% per annum. So dividend is 12%. He sold them when the price rose to rupees 21 and invested the proceeds in 5 rupee shares paying 4.5% per annum at rupees 3.5 per share. Find the annual change in his income. There are two different parts in this type of sums. Okay, so when the question has been asked that you have to find out the change in income, so first we find out the first income. So in that case, whatever we require to find the income, all the three we have. So income, number of shares into nominal value into dividend percent, 360 into 10 into 12 by 100. Rupees 432. This is the first income. Now they are saying that all the shares are sold out when the market value of the shares become rupees 21. So what will be the sale proceeds? Shares have been sold out at rupees 21. So the sale proceeds is 7560. Okay. Now this sale proceeds is utilized in buying the next set of shares. Now next set of shares they have said is invested in the proceeds. And invested the proceeds in rupees 5 shares. That means the next set of shares have nominal value rupees 5. Paying dividend 4.5%. That means 9 by 2% per annum at rupees 3.5 per share. Market value 3.5. So this is the investment that is made and this is the market value. So we can find the number of shares from here. Number of shares 7560 divided by 3.5. Okay. Now, income in the second case. Formula remains the same. Number of shares into nominal value into dividend percent. Number of shares is 2160. Nominal value here is 5 and dividend percent is 9 by 2 by 100. Okay. So how much do we get? Rupees 486. Got it? Okay. So therefore, change in share income will be I2 minus I1. That means rupees 486 minus rupees 432. This is equal to rupees 54. Clear? Alright. So let's move on to the next sum. Sum is another pattern of sum which is also an easy one, that is sum number 27. Okay, what is given to us is, by purchasing rupees 50 gas shares rupees 50, that means nominal value is rupees 50 gas shares for rupees 80, market value is rupees 80 each. A man gets 4% profit, that means rate of return is 4%. Okay, a man gets 4% profit on his investment. What rate percent is the company paying? What is his dividend if he buys 200 shares? That 200 shares we are going to calculate later on. First, let us find out the dividend percent. So for this case, we take, let the number of shares be 1. Alright. So dividend we don't know. Let us take it as D. So what do we get is dividend or income, whatever you want to call it, number of shares into nominal value into dividend percent. This means number of shares 1, nominal value 50, dividend we don't know, by 100. So D by 2 is the income. Now rate of return is equal to income by investment into 100. Now rate of return is given as 4. Income we got D by 2. Investment is 80 into 100. So this is the dividend percent. Okay. Now they are saying if the number of shares are 200, what will be the dividend? This is also very easy. So now number of shares become 200. What did we get? Dividend is equal to D by 2 when the number of shares were 1. Now the number of shares have become 200. Okay. So in that case, 6.4 into 100 equal to rupees 640. Okay. Alright. The next sum now. Next sum we are going to do sum number 31. Even this is an easy one, but a different pattern. They have said, at what price should 6.25% rupees 50 share be quoted? So nominal value rupees 50 share be quoted. That means market value we don't know. Price should 6.25%. That means dividend percent is 6.25%. Okay. When the money worth is 10%, rate of return is 10%. Alright. Same pattern of sum. We take number of shares B1. Let the number of shares B1. Then income is equal to number of shares into nominal value into dividend percent. So what do we get? Number of shares 1, nominal value 50, dividend is 6.25 by 100. I keep it like this. So accordingly, rate of return will be income by investment into 100. Now, here because there are only one share, there is only one share. So that's why investment means the market value. Okay. So, rate they have said is 10. Income is 3.125 by, I keep it as market value into 100. Or MV is equal to rupees 31.25. Clear? Okay. Next sum. Sum number 34. By selling at rupees 77, even in this sum there are 3 or 4 different parts. By selling at rupees 77, sum 2 1/4% shares. Dividend 2 1/4%. So 9/4 of face value rupees 100. And investing the proceeds in 6% shares of face value rupees 100, selling at rupees 110, a person increased his income by 117 rupees per annum. How many shares did he sell? So, let the number of shares be X. So, the first income, number of shares into nominal value into dividend percent. So what do we get? X into 100 into 9/4 into 1/100. Rupees 9/4x. Okay, this is the first income. Now they are saying that all these shares are sold at rupees 77. So what will be our sale proceeds? At 77 rupees, X number of shares have been sold out. So rupees 77x. Okay, let's move on to the next step. Now, sale proceeds becomes the investment in the next case. And the market value of these shares were stated to be 110 and nominal value was 100. Okay, and dividend percent was 6%. So, if this is the sales proceed, this will become investment. Market value is this. So, what will be the number of shares? Investment by market value. That means 77x by 110. So 7x by 10. This many shares have been bought in the second case. Now what do we see? They said a person increases his income by 117 rupees. That means the second income is number of shares into nominal value into dividend percent. So 7x by 10, this is the number of shares, into nominal value is 100, dividend percent is 6 by 100. So how much do we get? 42x by 10. Now according to the question, this is more than this by 117 rupees. Okay, let's erase and do it on the top. So what was it? I2 minus I1 is equal to 42x by 10 minus 9 by 4x is equal to 117. This is what we have. Okay. Let's do it. Or LCM 20 84x minus 45x equal to 170, or 39x equal to 117 into 20. 3, or x equal to 60. So number of shares we got is 60. Alright, so this is all for today. Let's meet again with a new chapter coming week.